that. But Pseudo seems like he's getting people off spawn, gets the lovely pistol kill there. And it looks like this could be a flag cup. It looks like we could be seeing 4-2 as we go into the half for Tommy's boys.
We do indeed, as Tommy picks off another nice kill. He's going to get the second back of spawn. So Tommy is going absolutely huge for his team right now, but does finally get dropped by Cully, who was on top of those stairs. But that has been absolutely amazing CTF coming from Tommy's boys right now. I mean, we've seen some really good flag pulls. I'm pretty sure it was McCann who pulled that last flag. And he did it really, really well. Ran all the way through B-Dom, completely uncontended. Obviously, his teammates were slaying like crazy. But we're currently on board with Eskimo, who looks like he's going to try and maybe get one more flag pull. Obviously, 14 seconds left. He goes for the pistol. No, someone's in there. Does get dropped by Pierce. This is going to be absolutely everything from his first round of CTF on Arcade. And it's going to end 4-2 to Tommy's boys. I can see a few comments in the stream, a bit of lag going on. Hopefully we can try and get that sorted out for you as soon as possible. But yeah, 4-2 to Tommy's boys in this first round. So they've really come out strong. And I think LFO were a little bit shocked by it, to be honest. I mean, I don't think they expected such a strong start from Tommy's boys. But, I mean, we'll go ahead and change team and we'll see what LFO can do.
I think what was evident for me there, if I looked at the scoreboards, Tommy's boys massively outslaying LFO there. And it's the SMGs picking up the kills with the ARs as well, which is the big thing. It's not just the ARs putting in their work on their own. Tommy is their main SMG. He's been their flag puller as well. And he's sitting on full 15-7 right now. So Eskimo is an AR as well, I believe, and he's sitting on 13 kills. And then Pseudo and AR back on 10. And McCann is on 7, but he has pulled a flag as well. But if you look at LFO, they've got one guy going 3-15, so the slaying is not really happening for them at the minute, and that's quite supported by the flag pulls. 4-2, they're down.
Oh, Pierce just got dropped back a flag there by McCann. And Pierce was trying to do some D work, and he was sat in that back corner, and I don't think he anticipated to be rushed as well as he was.
With the sneak play,
nice,
he does get the return.
It does get dropped though, but that was really, really important. A massive kill. I mean, if you hadn't got that, you can really see Tommy's boys were going to run away with this. Currently on board with Cully, who is double stairs, picked off Pseudo in green, and once again, you're going to see the massive fight for map control. I mean, you see it every time on CTF Arcade. It's always, you have to have someone top glass. It's such a vital spot. And you can see Cully doing absolutely fantastic work taking down Tommy. He has got Tiny in support, who is going to take down Eskimo. But Cully looks like he's going to be a little bit more aggressive now as he makes his way back well, but does get dropped by Pseudo.
Yeah, that was good play there by Cully. Yeah, like you said previously, top glass, massive choke point for players on this map. If you don't have control of the top glass, you're not going to win the game. And Tommy's boys did dominate the first half. It looks like LFO have had a little bit more dominance this side, but they're now coming under a little bit of pressure as we're on board with Triz in bottom broken, who does get taken down. So it's going to be left for Pierce to do some work on the back of his flag. He does double stun the flag carrier and gets the kill. He's going to pick up the Eternity. Yes, he does. But it's just a matter of LFO just setting back up at their flag at the moment. They're under quite a lot of pressure. They're getting a lot of kills going down against them. So they need to just set back up, go back to the basics, make sure that they've got their flags secure before they start pushing out for opposition's flags.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, it is only a 2 flag cap deficit right now, so it's nothing too bad as Trish tries to pull the flag. Oh, huge kill on Eskimo. I'm pretty sure we can call that a bit of a choke there from Eskimo, but oh, Trish does get dropped by McCann's nade. And that flag could well be picked up. And, oh, Tommy taking down YGM.
It's 3 down now for LFO, so Tiny has got a lot of work to do as he does get taken down. So all of LFO just coming off respawns. Tommy's boys are going to know where they're spawning, so they should be able to take them off kills. But Cully puts in big work there to take 2 people down. The flag has been pulled. It's left to him and Tiny top glass to try and secure this. And they did get the flag down there, so it looks like this is going to be able to be returned. They have got quite a bit of map control. They need to make sure that they're going to get everybody off spawn that they did just get down, and then they can push for this flag. And just as I say that, Pseudo secures his flag, makes sure that that flag isn't going anywhere, and sits back bar and picks up another kill as well.
So 1 minute 52 left on the clock. Currently LFO are 2 flag caps down, and I think they're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive now. Obviously, they have just been sort of trapped, I guess you could say, for quite a majority of this round. Back of their spawn, and it hasn't looked very good there. I don't think they've actually... Have they pulled a flag this round? I'm not sure. I think they've touched flag once, I think.
I think either side have pretty much touched flag once or twice, and it's been shut down very, very early on.
You say that, Tommy's boys have pulled that flag, and Cully gets a massive kill there on Tommy. Looks like he's just going to try and support and wait for one of his teammates to try and get that return, but does decide now is the time to go for that return. And really well played there by Cully, just showing a bit of experience, not rushing for that return straight away, and just waiting until that flag was completely secure. But you see him, puts a few shots into Tiny. As Tiny takes down McCann, Cully takes down Peritus, but Pseudo is there going to take down Cully. And he is going to take down Tiny as well. So Pseudo going absolutely massive there for Tommy's boys. 2 huge kills, 57 seconds left, and I honestly now can't see LFO getting back into this.
I don't think there's going to be a flag pulled by either team for the rest of this game now. I think it would just be a case of exchanging kills. But there's a lot more pressure come from LFO this side than there was the first half. No flags pulled, but they've been exchanging kills a lot better. So they can take a little bit of heart going into this search and destroy. Knowing that they're going to be able to get some kills, they'll feel a little bit more confident. They've shut them down in the second half. So I'm expecting big things from them in the search and destroy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have looked a lot better this round. I mean, obviously, Cully there, 23-17. He has died quite a few times, but he is trying to slay the best he possibly can. But if you go ahead and look at Tommy's boys, I mean, all 4 players have pretty much just broken 20 kills. I think, yeah, Pseudo, he's on 19. So he's obviously only 1 kill off. But just in terms of slaying power, that seems where Tommy's boys have just really kicked in. I mean, you've got Tris going 7-26. So not breaking the highest amount of kills you could possibly do, I guess you could say. But I think that's pretty much where LFO have had the downfall in this game. They just weren't able to slay as much as Tommy's boys were. But we'll take this quick moment to say before we start the S&D, if you haven't done already, please tweet out the stream. We will love you long time. Obviously, the more viewers, the better. I think we should maybe say we'll do something silly. We can get to like 50 views, like we'll do a duet of some song, and the stream can decide. Just for the lols. I'm sure, Sam, you'll be keen for that, won't you? You won't mind, will you?
I'm up for any tomfoolery that you might find.
So yeah, we'll say if you can get to 50 viewers, then we will sing a duet live on stream, and you can all blackmail us at like EGL or whatnot, and say, "Ha, we got you on YouTube, ha ha ha," and we'll be like, "Oh, sad face." But yeah, moving on. If you haven't done already, do tweet out the stream. We will appreciate it. But the next map is going to be Lockdown S&D. Obviously, Tommy Boys going in 1-0 It's best of 3, isn't it? Yeah.
It is best of 3, yeah. When we get to the semi-finals, it will then turn to a best of 7, which it will be for the semi-finals and the finals. Like I did say, we have got a semi-final game ready and waiting for us when we do finish this game. We will jump straight into it. So make sure you stay tuned. But yes, straight back on board for Search and Destroy on Lockdown. We're going to go on board with the attacking team, and we'll stay with them for 2 rounds, as I've picked it up straight with Tommy, who is the bomb carrier, who's going to push all the way around to Mannequins. Bit of an unusual, just chucks the stun and then pushes into Art. So 1 kill has gone down for...
Rush. Oh, I was going to say, it's a bit of an unusual rush there, Tommy, especially as he had the bomb. And Cully is going to drop him in that top up. I'm not really sure why Tommy decided that was the way he wanted to go. I mean, normally you see a lot of rushes at A, but Eskimo is going to pick off Cully, who took down Tommy, and try and get a little bit more map control. But it's currently 2-on-3 situation, I believe. And Eskimo is going to try and touch that bomb. So I'm interested to see where he's going to go with this bomb now.
Yeah, it was quite a lethargic start there for Tommy's boys. No one seemed to really break out with any force. Everyone just seemed to be trotting around the map. I think they went 4 ARs, so perhaps they're a little bit wary that it's quite a long-range map. They don't want to engage in too many gunfights with an SMG. But it did work against them. LFO got the early rush on, and they put the pressure on, taking 2 people down early on, as Pierce does take down Eskimo there. So they have got bombed out, and Pierce gets the 2-piece and takes down McCann. That's going to be the first round going to LFO there. Important win for them on defence. Build up their confidence even more now, coming off of that CTF.
Definitely, I think that was massively important. LFO needing to pick off this first round. It was that sort of scenario where if they lost that first round, you can see confidence will drop, heads will go down, and they could potentially knock themselves out of the tournament with a bad attitude, I guess you could say. But I mean, we'll stay on board now with Tommy's boys, and we'll see how they're going to set up. Yeah, we'll see how they're going to set up on D. And I'm currently defaulted over to McCann. Looks like he's just going to be covering this B-bomb and checking that bottom art stairwell. And to be honest, I don't think anyone's really going to rush there as Triz takes down Eskimo. So already Tommy's boys are going to be 3 players to 4 right now. And should we change players? Oh, no, just as I said, that McCann is going to see someone bottom art. And, just taking his time. He's going to be calling this out to his teammates. Obviously, he doesn't need the challenge. Looks like there could be 2 players, one going B corridor, one bottom R, and McCann, you see, just such good play, not taking his shot, just waiting. And you can probably assume that one of LFO is just trying to bait McCann And you just see McCann there checking his B corridor, making sure no one is rushing, but there is a guy to his blue mailbox, and I'm not sure if McCann's seen that. He did just get tagged, and that's exactly what LFO were doing, just trying to bait out McCann. But we'll stick with McCann and see what he's going to do.
That was a very smart play there by LFO. He just kept checking out of that bottom art building. He knew that he could see McCann, and he knew McCann could see him, so he was waiting for one of his teammates to get in positions. McCann does take shots and returns fire into fire, and he does pick up the kill.
Massive play by McCann. Really, really well played there, taking down Cully. They did exactly what I thought. They were trying to bait him out. Someone did rush through that B corridor where McCann was still checking his bottom art, but McCann just playing so very well, managed to turn around and take that really nice kill. So it's currently a 3-on-2 scenario. So LFO, obviously they need to get this bomb down, and I'm not sure if the bomb is in the hands of one of the LFO players, but McCann gets dropped as Tommy picks off exposed Triz.
So Tommy does have bomb down there as Tiny picks him up very, very quickly. That was bomb down. I'm sure he would have called that out to his teammates. So Pseudo will know where the bomb was heading. He cycles into this top art building and he knows the player's going to be around there. He does put shots in him. The suppressor there probably doesn't help the situation.
Very unusual. You don't really see people using a suppressor that much anymore. But, I mean, he's put a few shots in and looks like he's just going to have to wait to see if this bomb is going to go down, hoping he's going to be challenged. 22 seconds left on the clock. Pseudo obviously in bottom white right now, just waiting to see if it's Tiny who's left up, if he's going to try and get the bomb down, and you're going to see him be a little bit more aggressive on A, anticipating that bomb to go down there.
He was going to cycle all the way around.
No, he hasn't!
Great play by Pseudo there. Absolutely great play. Knew exactly what the opposition were going to do, and he is going to pick up this fuse, and he's going to tie it up at 1-1.
Yeah, really, really well played there by Pseudo. I mean, I know you said that he'd probably cycle around to B. I also thought he may cycle around to B as well. But Pseudo obviously had different ideas as he waited very patiently bottom white. He'd already tagged him, so it was a bit of pressure on there with, I think it was Triz. Was it Triz or Tiny left us alive?
It was Tiny.
Yeah, so Tiny obviously. Just a little bit of bait play, but we'll change team over. We will change team now, and we'll go over to LFO.
I've jumped straight on board with Cully, who's made quite an aggressive push into this mannequin area. He was the guy that picked up the early kill to LFO last round, so that'd be good to stay on board with him as he shows quite a bit of aggression as McCann does take down Triz. He's just going to sit by this mailbox on mannequins. He knows that there's going to be people around Art, there's going to be people around where the flag would be, so he's got to stay very, very quiet and make sure that he can challenge at the right time. He does take down Pseudo in a great position here. Cully does take down Tommy as well. It's 3 against 1 now. It's Eskimo alive, and he does get taken down by Pierce in the end after taking down Tiny. So it's going to be 2-1 for LFO. They look very, very strong on the attack.
Yeah, that was really, really well played there by Clay. I mean, you saw a very nice rush. He ran through all the way through man. He managed to get himself top up, picked up a nice 2-piece. And from there, they had just such good map control. It always looked like LFO were actually going to pick it off and win that round. So it's currently 2-1. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to set up on attack, though. And who's going to grab the bomb? We'll get on board with the bomb carrier. It's going to be Triz. And he's off to. It looks like they've got a very similar sort of rush to that. Tommy's boys bomb carrier is going to go top art. And I don't really see why. I don't really like this sort of a play. To me, it's a bit too strange. The bomb is going a little bit too far away. I prefer the A rush, if I'm honest. You can just see he's just going to be checking that B corridor and just trying to see if they can pick off an early kill before they play a little bit more aggressive. And it looks like he is now going to try and bait out a shot from B corridor. No one is there, though, so he's going to make his way through. And, Eskimo's going to take down Tiny. So it's 3-on-4 as Eskimo gets some 2-piece takedown wide as well. So it's 2-on-2, Cully and Triz against all Tommy's boys right now.
Yeah, I did see right at the start of the round, I was spectating Cully because he did pull out an SMG. And like we saw in the previous round when we were spectating Tommy's boys, he went and baited out the guy on the balcony, so they knew that there was a guy there. Into top long as well and managed to bait one out in fire. So they would have called out 2 people straight away as McCann takes out Triz and Cully takes out Eskimo, who was pushing around the back. So Cully left in a 1v3 situation right now. He does take shots from long. He's got a lot of work to do. He's only got an SMG. He knows he's playing against 3 AR players. They have got the bomb in front of him. As he takes shots from Pseudo and does get taken down. That's going to be 2-2 now. Sorry, Ben.
I was just going to say, it was really unfortunate play there from Cully. Yeah, it was Cully, wasn't it? I've already forgotten. My mind's going so bad. I've had so many painkillers. See, this is what wisdom teeth do to you people. If you've not had your wisdom teeth out Go, like, get them out straight away. My wisdom tooth's coming through, and I've had that many painkillers that I'm forgetting things. My memory's just gone to absolute poop. So I do apologise. I probably